So you want to start again?
Yeah.
Okay. Ready? Okay, hi, my name is Malik Wilson. I just finished my first book. It's fiction. And I live in the city, D.C. Work here in the city. Love the city. And yeah, that's about it. As far as arts and activism goes and the connection between the two, that's something that I'm not completely sure of. I'm still interested in. I know that I need the arts in my life, not just writing, not just fiction, but poetry, visual arts, sculpture. I need to see those things, architecture. Like, I need those things to be inspired, to be loving, to be engaged, to be sensitive to people, movies. All those things are necessary, some of the most necessary ingredients in my life. And I think that they do frame things like politics or social issues, because I think there's an aesthetic there, an aesthetic approach that also sort of frames the way I approach certain issues. But to be honest, I don't really know necessarily how those two combine, and I'd be interested in hearing or being a part of something where people are talking about these issues. I think certain artists are suspicious of arts and activism, and probably I have a built-in prejudice too, because you think about things like, I don't know, the Soviet Union or places where repressive governments like Hitler, in a sense, sort of recruited all the artists to do their work and to be so sort of explicitly political that it's just bad art, you know. But I am sensitive of the need for art to respond to the conditions of the world. I think that's what art does and challenges us to do so. As an artist, I'm sensitive. People ask me, you know, or even the idea of, well, how does this poem, you know, deal with this? And, you know, a lot of the times, it's not that I don't necessarily think it does, it's just, I can't even tell you that much about the poem. I like it, and I think it's a good poem, and it's hard for me to articulate. And I think some of the beauty of art is that ability to sort of hit us in places where we can't always speak of even the way and how beautiful it is. We just know that it sort of keeps us going. So I'd definitely be interested in you know, learning more about what people think in terms of the connection between arts and activism, dangers, but also the benefits as well. And I think that's an interesting and worthy goal.
Thanks, sir.
Sure.